Hello everybody, Shockinator 1000 here reporting for duty, welcoming you back to an episode of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In the last episode, we basically stood around Colony 6 the majority of the episode, or basically the whole entire episode, accepted and completed one side quest, and I was also going through a talk about me getting my new Nintendo Switch OLED. Which I'm actually really happy that I got, but I kind of made it be like a topic that I talked about for the past 5 minutes. But anyway, this episode, we're going to be doing some like side quest collectathon by hunting for some humming plums. Oh, right, okay. Okay, quest log. It might be ideal for me if I had the humming quest as my active quest. So that way it can tell me exactly where all of the humming plums are. Because honestly, ever since I decided to stop doing these side quests, I completely and utterly forgot that the side quests are actually helping you see where all of the items are found. I completely forgot about that. But in fact, there is actually something else I should really bring up that I didn't bring up at the midpoint of last episode. And that is, I actually discovered a couple of new locations on the map. And they are one to be found in Phallic Mountain, which is down over here, Lalou's Church. Because at that time, I was actually just trying my hardest to find nebulas to get the snow element in order for me to like complete a certain level for the Colony 6 reconstruction. If I warp over to Lalou's Church for a fair bit, you will know that if you go here and just walk all the way down here, the entire lengthways, there is a little cave entrance down over here that's guarded by 2 Tierkin that you can decide to walk right past if you are a higher enough level, climb up a ladder, and it will take you straight to over here. It appears to be sealed. This location might be involved in a side quest later on in the game. But another quest I actually discovered was at Sword Valley. And that is not a warp location, but a temporary location down here. Port Maintenance Bay. And speaking of Sword Valley, if I warp to the Ether storage area, there is actually a pathway that I never even took. And I want to go over there right now. So hopefully, oh god, I forgot this ether light is a bit blinding with high brightness on the TV screen. I do apologize if it looks a bit too bright in the recording, because I can't change settings of brightness on my iPad like I can on my TV. I mean, I also don't have editing magic of doing certain videos. But anyway, this path down over here, we never actually went down this way. And also, we didn't really fully go down this way, but there's actually a gate over here that we can't actually open up. And I actually realized the 5th gate and the 6th gate I actually never opened, but there is a switch in Get Fortress that allows you to open up the 6th gate, allowing you to not bother running in this box at all. However, you do still need to do it though, to get inside here, I think that will... Actually, no. No, there's a switch somewhere down over here that will allow you to open up the 5th gate. I don't know where it is, but... Oh, whoops. But it is somewhat interesting to say the least. Going down this way is actually an interesting path that I didn't think was actually here at the time, unless I couldn't actually gain access to this location when we was navigating this area during the main story. But now that we're here, we're just going to ignore all of these mechon and... Oh! Secret area, Monado Wound. Got it by Benevolent Aim as a unique monster. So yeah, there was a secret area that I actually missed. I managed to find this unexpectedly when I researched on the Xenoblade fandom website of where I am able to find the Red Frontier to help me complete the Collectopedia. Gala Chainsaw 5. Okay, I know exactly what to do in this one. Use Monado's shield. So now Fiora will only take 1 damage. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit. Not a lot, because I can hardly hear it. God, I love you, Vicky. You're silly, but in a funny way. Quality Plunger. Okay. And we also got Blade Armor and Rock Winder. Okay. I believe Wind Armor... Oh, yeah. But this is actually something I found kind of weird. There was actually a unique monster that I managed to defeat off camera that I believe I already beat once before. That also gave me a Rock Winder. And I noticed that they give you the exact same stuff every time. But other stuff that it gave, Blade Armor. Oh, that actually does raise Charlotte's stats by a fair bit. Well, actually, it raises everybody's stats by +2 physical defense and +34 ether defense. So you know what? Sure. Swapping damage heal 4 for strength up 4. Ooh, do I want that? Hang on. Damage heal for 70, so I'm guessing that's with 570 HP or something. Okay, let's have a look. So, okay. Oh, right, because if it's being strengthened, it's also raising the auto attack power. So physical defense is raised by 2. Ether defense is raised by 34. So it then becomes 456 to 421. What about Melia? 353 physical defense, which is lower than Charla, but her ether defense is higher. I think it's wise for me to give it to Melia. I think that's honestly the best thing for me to do. And skill tree, once again, this time Fiora, increases the amount of HP restored when revived. Now working on increases damage of critical hits. With how often that Fiora is known for doing critical damage, that sounds really good. And wow, that actually is a deep hole. So, yeah. that is everything to note. Now I'm going to warp to the Nopon Arc. And I see there's one all the way down over there, but there are two located over here. And also, there are a lot of heart-to-hearts that I really need to see. There really are a lot. Since we have the entire party together now, I should really raise affinity between the entire party. There's no two ways around it. I really should do it. With how many collectibles that I have picked up, I am fairly certain that I should use them to raise affinity between each party member. But the only problem is it does actually require using a lot. So now let's go things that rumble. So Tephra Cave, Ether Mine are the only locations I need to go to. Right, okay. So let's go to affinity chart real quick and go to the party. So you can see Shulk, with how often I have been using him, has gotten good affinity with almost the entire party except for Melia. Ryan, on the other hand, not so much. Same for Melia in that, but you kind of get the picture. So, Fiora likes vegetables, dislikes delicacies. So if we do a little demonstration or something, so if we have Rhine gift to Fiora. So she likes vegetables, so let's have a look at vegetables. So fire pepper, doesn't like. Bitter broccoli, does like. Meaty carrot, yep. Sour turnip, okay, good. Oh, does not like that. Okay. You can see just how much I'm having to see. Look at that. It took all of that just to raise the affinity up to the green square. So let's have the same thing for Melia to do it. Okay, that's everything that I'm able to do. But if I have Melia in the party for a fair bit and I actually control Fiora, maybe that might actually make a difference. So let's warp over to the Ether Mine first. I'm going to go straight over to the Glowmoss Lake. Okay, there are not that many collectibles to pick up. But where I warped is technically the closest I can get to this collectible over here. But it's not the closest, like, warp to any of the collectibles, full stop. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Going this way. Oh, we just needed one mumble coil. Okay, good. So now let's warp to Tephra Cave. I'll just go to Tephra Path. And none of them are located on this floor, but a decent amount of them are located on this floor. Right, okay. So if I warp to the Spring of Grief, oh, whoops. It was actually telling me to run up that way for a second, and then it just changes his mind. Wait. Okay, it really cannot make its mind up. Now it is telling me to go up that way. But it... yeah. What the heck is it doing? Oh, it was telling me that one of them was located right up here. Now I get you. Okay. No wonder why it was making me all so confused. In fact, since I am here, I could technically get the Caterpillar Silk. If I really wanted to. But I don't. I really don't. So there we go. We've done that. Now, we need to warp to Frontier Village. And I'm going to go straight over to the Central Plaza Sacred Altar. And I need to change the time to the nighttime once again. Because he is located down here. And when I accepted this quest the first time, I honestly thought he said Scooby-Doo, but he actually said Shooby-Doo. Because I scrolled past it so fast, I completely obliterated of what I read. Because I didn't see the H, because I thought that it was a C. Climb armor, climb leggings, and quick step 3. Right, now for the other quest. Building bridges. I'll put that up, warp straight to Alchemoth, go straight to the main entrance, and I believe this NPC is found only in the nighttime also. I certainly hope so, at least. Excuse me? Why was it telling me to go back down? Okay, there's definitely noises going on outside. I can't tell what the hell it is. But anyway, this is the person we need to talk to. Lysunia. I do not feel the need to speak with those from another race. Please leave me alone. So, I believe this is something for Melia to do. What do you want? So Mother has been telling everyone she's worried about me. Well, frankly, who I choose to despise is none of her business. The wings on your head look, how can I say, rather stunted. That means you're half Homs, and so I'd rather not speak with you, if at all possible. Perhaps if you were to bring me 2 pieces of marine marble, then I could be persuaded to tolerate your conversation. You can find marine marble at Erith Sea. Even a schoolchild knows that. Goodness me, I see it's not just your wings that are stunted. How rude. But, yeah, we need to find 2 marine marble. However, I believe... Okay, now I know what that sound is. It's fireworks. Because apparently my neighbors think it's acceptable to set off fireworks at random days of the year, when they clearly know for a fact that the only time you should do them in our country is on the 5th of November. Or if they are celebrating Diwali or something like that, like some Indian or Pakistani kind of celebration thing, then that's a different story. Swept gear, dilemma again. Okay, never mind. I like how she can't be bothered to talk to us, but she was more than willing to trade with us. That seems more like a hypocrite if you ask me. Oh wow, there's actually a decent amount of them all over the place. Hang on. Oh, good grief. It's telling me to jump all the way down there for 1. Hang on. Oh, okay, good. It's not in Hovering Reef 1. Hovering Reef 9, sorry. So let's just jump into the water. At least I get to look at the nice night sky of Erith Sea once again. Just the Aurora Borealis all over the place. It's like being close to the North Pole without actually being at that Pacific location. It honestly is just something that's worthwhile to look at. And no, I am not going down the road of gushing about certain stuff again and again. Because honestly, if I did, we would be here all day. Because we have actually been over the time limit for a decent amount now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these marine marbles off camera. So next time we see Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, I'm going to finish up this quest and then proceed further onwards in the story at the Fallen Arm. Because there are side quests to be found there. And I did say I will accept side quests in locations that I have already first or second negotiated with. See you guys then.